everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing very well today. So if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie Jade. I post videos over here at least 3 times a week. I've got a vlogging channel and I upload daily on TikTok too. So I hope you're doing very well today. In today's video, I thought we'd create a look using the Beauty Bay Bright 2.0 palette. I have reviewed this before, but the palette is turning 1 year old, so I thought why not revisit the palette and create a look with it. I hope you all enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, leave me a lovely little comment, and please do subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. Without further ado, let's get started. So as I said, we have used this palette before. I did a full review when it came out, but I just wanted to revisit it and have another play with it now it's turning 1. So if you haven't seen this palette before, it's basically the next version of the original Bright palette by Beauty Bay. I got the Bright Matte one originally by Beauty Bay. This is the 42 pan and it's basically the reimagined version, so it's the more colourful and just a bit different version of it. So this is what it looks like. My pink has smashed, very sad about that, but this is what the palette looks like. How stunning is that? Absolutely unreal. So I just thought we'd go in and dip into it again and just create something. So let's just get started. I'm just going to quickly prime my eyes and then we'll start. My eyes are now primed and we are ready to go. If I'm honest, I don't have a massive plan for this, and I just find that's kind of the best way to do it sometimes, is to just dip into it and see what happens. So firstly, I want to start off with the shade Island, which is this gorgeous turquoise. I want to more go for shades that I haven't really used much from the palette, because why not? Let's just try some new things out. That's what it looks like. This palette is super pigmented, which I love. Let's just start. I'm really frustrated because next door I'm having like garden work done today, so it is so loud. I don't think you can hear it on camera, but if you can, I do apologise. And I'm just going to start applying this to my inner corner, because I never really go for like greens and stuff, like blues, greens, especially for like my inner corner. I feel like they're just a bit too much sometimes, but do you know what? Let's just change it up and go for it. Love that colour. That is so pretty. Do the same thing on this eye. I always like to match my eyes as I go along rather than do one then do the other. A lot of people do that, but I just can't get them to match if I do that. It just doesn't work for me. That is beautiful. Sometimes I find with like greens, blues, those kind of like tones, they're a bit harder to blend. They don't always want to blend as well, but that's actually blending really nicely. That is so pretty. I really like that. I know exactly where I want to go with this now, I think. Now I've seen that colour, I'm like, yeah, I know exactly what I want to do with this look, because that is beautiful. I'm just going to keep blending that out a little bit so I'm happy with it. That is so nice. I love that. I think it's so pretty. I want to go in with the purple next, which I know is a bit of a risky move, but we're going to do it anyway. So it's between grape soda and mulberry. So the grape soda is this one here, and then the mulberry one's this one here. Do you know what? I think we should just go for it and go with the mulberry, the really bright one. It looks so scary, it looks so bright, but I just want to try it because I think those two together will be such a beautiful combination. So I'm just going to start to apply that to my crease. I'm being really gentle with it because it is such a bright shade. I'd rather just build it up a bit, but they do go really nicely together. I might use a little bit of that grape soda shade in between them for the blend maybe, but we'll see how it goes. We might not even need to. That is so nice. See, it's just something that I'd never go for, and I feel like sometimes you're just going to step out your comfort zone and something cool will really happen, and I love those colour combinations. It's so pretty. I'm just going to tap into that a little bit more and just get that right through my crease. So nice. Same with that one on this side. I think they're actually blending quite nicely together. I'm going to go with a little bit more of that original shade, the Island shade, just to get the blend a little bit nicer, but they're actually blending quite well. They look quite good together. I think it's kind of created like a bit of a blue in between them. To be fair, I think that's the only thing that's missing from this palette is a lighter blue, because I've got this one here, which isn't too bad, but I'd like a bit more of a pastel-y blue, like a bit of a lighter blue. It's still really nice, but I think that's the only thing that I would say is missing from the palette. So I'm going in with that Island shade again because I don't want it to go like swampy and mucky. I want to be able to definitely see those individual shades. So I'm just going in with that Island. And then I want to like pick an outer colour. I'm kind of thinking maybe like a really bright pink. because I've got that shot colour, which is the one that has Smash, but I can still go into that. But I'm getting drawn to this one here, which is called Circus. Shall we do it? Do you know what, let's just do it. I'm getting really drawn to that, so I'm just going to try it, because I don't think I've tried that one yet. I'm just going to start there with it. Okay. I do feel like the shades are quite dark, but they're so pretty. Love it. Like I said, these aren't the normal kind of things that I'd go for, but I've already used these palettes so many times. I want to just try something different. Okay, I'm going to go with these colours out anyway to make them a little bit more colourful, a little bit more vibrant and less dark. But I'm going to go in the shade White, which is called Sneakers. And I'm just applying this above all those shades and just below my brow. And we're going to use it to help blend out. Do you know what I think I might do actually to make it even lighter on the edges, to make the edges look a bit softer? I think I'm going to go with the lighter versions of the colours. So for the Mulberry, we're going to go in with Grape Soda, which is that lighter purple. And I'm just going to start to tickle that on the edge of this. Yeah, that is doing the job there. That is so pretty. I think that's what we needed to make it look a little bit softer on the edges. Do the same thing on this side. That is so nice. So I feel like you get the depth with the darker colour on the actual crease, but then to get the lighter one on there, it's just kind of like brightened it up a little bit. What should we use for the island? Should we use Playground? Because that's like a really light green. I think that I kind of do. Do you know what, we'll do it? Why not? Let's just try it. It's all about experimentation. Experimentation, is that a word? Well, it is now. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. I don't think it's worked as well as the like purple one did, but it's still really, really nice. Just making sure we've got that a bit more blended so it does look like it all belongs and nothing looks like randomly just kind of like stuck there. I've been into a lot of like pastels recently, so it's definitely a bit of a different one for me. Also, I never do my mascara before I do my eyeshadow, but I've just filmed a video where I was trying the mascara out, so it's a bit all over the place, but we don't mind. So I'm going to go in the shade Macaroon, which is this gorgeous light pink. I'm going to start to blend that out of that dark pink. We're using the P. Louise 50/50 technique. I'm obsessed with P. Louise. I really want to go to the headquarters soon in Manchester, where you can go to like that island cafe and you can just have a look around. Like, it just looks insane. I really, really want to go. But I want to go when I actually have some money. So I'm not going and being like, oh, I want to buy that, I want to buy that. Or like actually be able to buy something at the cafe and like buy palettes or whatever I want to buy. And not think I'm going and be like, I can literally not buy anything, I can't do anything because I have nothing. But hopefully that'll be the next few months that I'll actually be able to go down. I might vlog it because I really, really want to bring my vlogging channel back. And I know I've said that quite a few times, but like I'm so, like I miss it. I really enjoy vlogging. I feel like it gives like another side of me. Like you get to actually see me as a person and not just as someone sat doing her makeup. Like I really enjoy vlogging. I really, really miss it. So I'm just going in with that dark pink again, which is the Circus shade. And I'm just going on my outer of my lid into my crease. Just because I felt I've lost some of that pink there. So on this side. That is just so pretty. I love it. Like I said, it's a bit darker than I normally go, but I really like it. I'm so here for it. I think the only thing at the moment that we're missing is I need to go a little bit darker, a little bit heavier with the purple on this side. That'll do for me. Let's do a bit of a shimmer now, I think. Shall I cut the crease for it? So we're going to do kind of like a cheat cut crease. So I'm just getting some cleanser on a cotton bud. I have no idea when my Cut Carver by P. Louise is gone, and it's made me very, very sad because it's like one of my favourite products ever. But I'm just going to remove the product on my lid. Oh my god, what are they doing next door? That is intense, whatever it is. So I'm just removing that product there. I'm going to do the same thing on this lid here. I feel like using the Cut Carver has really trained me on how to be a lot more precise when I'm removing products, because like, I couldn't have removed products like that a year ago and just do it straight away and it actually looked half decent. It was like a year ago I'd have done it and it would just take my entire makeup off and I'd have to do it again. So I feel like it's really helped with that. This is how it's looking, and I'm gonna go in. Should I use a bit of concealer? I think we should. I think we should. So I'm just taking the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Concealer, getting a little bit of this onto the back of my hand. And then I'm just tapping into this with this brush. I actually got this from Primark. And I got it in like a makeup artist set. They have so many really, really handy things in there, and I couldn't recommend it anymore. I actually showed it off in a Primark haul, I think it was. There we go. And then we're just going to apply it to my eye. Really gently going around that edge to start with. And then patting it in to the centre there. And I'm going to do the same thing with this side. Going to go around the edge. And then I'm just going to pat it into the centre as well. I feel like this one just needs to be a little bit more into my inner corner. Just like that. So I feel like it's going to be a nice base to work with these shimmers. But what shimmers are we going to use, because they're so beautiful? I kind of want to use the blue, but I'm just kind of feeling gold. I don't know why, I'm kind of just feeling the gold right now. So this is the blue called Azure, and then this is the gold called Nectar. And they're both just so beautiful. I'm just kind of feeling gold, I think. I don't know why, but the gold's just really calling my name. Like, the blue's beautiful, but the gold is just really calling my name, especially when I swatched it as well. The gold seems a lot more flawless than the blue. Like, the blue's beautiful, but the gold is just, the formula's different. It's just so creamy and just glides onto my hand. I thought we're gonna have to use that gold, I think. It's just calling my name, it just has to be done. So I'm just gonna let this dry for like a couple more seconds, and while it dries, we're just gonna go in with a little bit of that purple. We're gonna use grape soda with a tiny bit of that mulberry, that light and the purple mixed together. And we're just going to blend this onto the outer corner there, where that pink is. Not a lot, just a little bit, so that it kind of like all pulls together. It doesn't look like two different looks, basically. Just gonna blend that on my finger first. And then join in that cut crease colour we've used with that pink. So I've just tapped into that Nectar shade, and it's just unreal. And I don't want to do it all the way across. I'm just going to do that, I think, more into the centre of my lid. Oh, that is so pretty. I absolutely love that. And I'm going to do something on this side. So just focusing it on the centre of my lid for now. Should I just do it all the way across? Like, I always say I'm not gonna, and then I look at it, I'm like, that's gorgeous. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because it's such a beautiful shimmer. It's just going straight on. Like, it is so unreal. Sometimes you've got to do like a few layers to actually get the colour, so you can actually see it, but that is just so pigmented. That is absolutely beautiful. I love that so much. What kind of inner corner shimmer should we use? I kind of want to use the shade Cobra, because it's like a bit of a greeny gold. Let's do it. Yeah, that is beautiful. I don't know how well you can see that on camera, but it is so pretty, is that? It's a bit more subtle, but it is gorgeous. So the final thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take each shade and match my lower lash line with the higher lash line? With my lid. I don't know why my brain just went completely blank then with my lid. So I'm going to take Island first. And we're just going to really gently buff this on. Right on my lower lash line there. I want it to be quite subtle, but I feel like doing your lower lash line can really bring the look together and just make it look quite complete. I also feel like this is the perfect lower lash line brush as well. It's the 234 by P. Louise. Then we're going to go in with grape soda and mulberry mixed to go towards the middle. Very, very subtle. I just want it to be very subtle, but like just bring that look together like we said. And then finally we're going to go in with Circus on the outside, and we're going to join that up with the eyeshadow there. And then something on that side. Just join that all up together there. And that is how it's looking. So this is now the final look. It's something a little bit different. It's not something I normally go for. It's a lot darker, but I really, really like it. I actually feel like the colour combination's gone really, really well together. Pigmentation obviously is beautiful. Every time I've used this palette, I've just fallen in love again. Like, it's such a gorgeous palette. But that is it, that is the final look. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please don't forget to smash that thumbs up button for me. Leave me a lovely little comment of the palettes you'd like me to try, your favourite palette by Beauty Bay. If you've tried this palette, what you think of it, things like that. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel because it means so much to me. That is going to be it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!